Ogunbekun Olaitan is the founder and creative director at Crafts Village, Nigeria. He is a multi-dimensional creative whose several years of experience in the digital skills and creative space have put him in the forefront in the creative industry in Nigeria. He is a reputable craftsman who specializes in paper crafts such as handmade greeting cards and several other handmade products. His works have made their way up to the presidency level in Nigeria. Ogunbekun Olaitan is the graduate of the University of Lagos, where he bagged a bachelor's degree in biochemistry. He has garnered several years of experience in the online business space and in the e-commerce and online retail market, where his skill set has been furthered, broadened to include digital marketing and SEO, web development, and strategic business development. He has worked in various capacities in the corporate sector until 2016, when he resigned to pursue his passion and vision. Olaitan runs the Craft Village project aimed at promoting and bolstering the creative industry in Nigeria. Crafts Village is a made-in-Nigerian brand that prefers solution in the arts and craft industry in Nigeria.
Okay, my name is Ogunbekun Olaitan. I am the founder and creative director of Craft Village Nigeria. Craft Village Nigeria is basically we're a made in Nigeria brand, and we prefer creative solution in the art and craft industry. At Craft Village Nigeria, we offer several services to assist artists, craftsmen, and creative people in Nigeria, as well as sell and retail art, crafts, and creative items in Nigeria. Okay, basically, if you're to ask me how long I've been into the craft business, basically I've been in the craft business since 2014, precisely. That's when I started to hold the craft business as a whole, as a business, precisely. But if we're to look at the history, I've been into craft since 2004, precisely. I started with greeting cards. I started making handmade greeting cards. I used to be a petty artist then, sketch, draw. So in the course of drawing, I started making greeting cards in 2004. And in 2005, 2006 onward, I started learning several other crafts, say graphic design, tailoring, and the likes. And as in 2016, fully, we established the Craft Village Nigeria brand itself. January 2016, we started the Craft Village brand itself fully. Before Craft Village Nigeria, precisely, initially it was more about Dirty Dot Craft. Dirty Dot Craft was the name of the business, Dirty Dot Craft, and it was just about what I do. Then I was into greeting card making, gift box making, t-shirt branding, fashion generally, precisely. But after uni, precisely after university, I did some 9-to-5 jobs, and it was then that I realized it could go beyond Craft Village itself. I started retailing for people because one of the ideas was that several artisans and craftsmen out there, they know how to make this craft, but they don't know how to get to their target audience. So I was trying to create like a solution, something to bridge that gap between the producers and the audience. So that was really what brought about the Craft Village brand itself. So basically what I was doing before Craft Village was just make greeting cards, make fashion, make boxes, do printing and branding services for customers out there. My most satisfying moment, basically, is one particular job we did for the Vice President of Nigeria. I think that was one of my own happiest moments. Why? Because it shows that even to the presidential level of the country, they appreciate our craft. That was basically when the newly elected the Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, someone actually called us like, okay, we've thought about everything we're going to make for this person. He's a senior advocate of Nigeria. We can't buy him a car. We can't give him a wristwatch. We can't buy this. What can we do? What can we do? I'm like, okay. people like this, they appreciate you just going to the extra length. Creative is what they appreciate most. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to create a 6 feet tall greeting card for him, and we're going to input all our years of experience into creating this greeting card. I'm like, okay, let's shoot. So we started creating. It took me almost about 4 days then to make the greeting card for the Vice President of Nigeria. If I was not doing art and crafts, I would be a techie person. I would basically be into web designing, digital print and branding fully. Because over the years, after I studied biochemistry in uni, but after university, I realized I worked for Due Day, I worked for Jumia, now Jumia Travel, then it was jovago.com. So I was more into the digital department. I was in the content department where we write content for their websites, we run digital marketing, we do graphic design. So these are the skill and what really appeals to me away from art and craft. So if I'm not doing art and craft, I would be in the digital industry where I do digital prints and branding or web development. Okay, I think the most unimaginable thing I have done as an entrepreneur was when I converted my one-room apartment to an office. I slept on the floor for 6 months, precisely, before I got the space. Several people discouraged me from doing it. Like, where would you sleep? And would you be sleeping on the floor? And I was like, would it cause any harm? So this happened back in 2017, precisely, yes, 2017. I realized I started having customers come to my house because I was working from home and I wasn't comfortable with it. And I wasn't comfortable with the fact that they're coming into my house. And I needed to create that atmosphere that, okay, it's a business. I needed to make the customers a bit relaxed when they come in. Not when they come in, it's a one-room apartment. You come in, you find my bed on the floor. So I converted my room into an office space. I actually gave my bed to my mom then. And I got office chairs and tables, and at night, when I'm about to sleep, I would just put about 3 blankets together on the floor with my pillow and I'll sleep. My clothes was in my wardrobe, locked, and it looked like an office wardrobe. So I had my clothes there, and I did that for about 6 months. And during this time, I was able to save up because at some point I felt uncomfortable sleeping on the floor. So instead of continuing that way, I did not spend my money. I started saving up seriously. I had the targets. So the craziest thing I think I have done as an entrepreneur was to convert my room to an office, like a full-time office. I slept on the floor. I slept on the floor for several months, and at the end of the day, it paid off. Wow, several lessons as an entrepreneur. I've learned a lot of challenges, a lot of things. I usually say something that if I have my way, I'll just get a 9 to 5 job where it is the task that I'm given that I would do. But as an entrepreneur, you're faced with several challenges. Man management, I think that's another thing entirely. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to work with people. People are going to frustrate you. You're going to dedicate tasks. Tasks will not be done. You end up doing it yourself. Financial management, you have to learn. You would learn. It is a lot of things you're going to learn. You would realize that some of your employees are earning more than you because you have to pay their salaries and you have to keep the business running. So you, as the owner of the business, you're not spending much. You're not spending much. All you just know you're doing is you're eating, you're drinking, you're feeling fine. But you pay your salaries of your employees, you pay overheads. You have to learn financial control. You have to learn how to manage your books. What else are you going to learn? You're going to learn to be patient. You're going to learn. People are going to push you to the wall. Customers are going to push you to the wall. They're going to talk to you. You will be insulted. You'll be humiliated. But you have to learn. You have to learn to just stay, to just be yourself. It's business at the end of the day. You need customer loyalty. So no matter how harsh your customers are, you have to apologize, you have to beg, you have to make things go. So you're going to learn a lot in the course of entrepreneurship. So it's not just one lesson, you're going to learn life lessons being an entrepreneur.